Let's talk about some overlock options when you have the unraveling edges. So after you sew a seam, you usually want to go back with some type of stitch that jumps over this edge. So when we go to start to wash the project, it doesn't fray out. That's the worst. You do all the work and then voila, it's gone. So we want to stitch, and there's a couple different ones. We could use just a regular zigzag, but we can go over here to the overlock stitch, and that is this one here. And there is one that is actually bounces the other direction, so make sure you don't go, you want it to bounce to the right, yes, not the one that bounces to the left. And so stitch length you're going to bring down to about 1. Your stitch width is going to be between 3 and 4, and you might like to move the needle position to the far left. That doesn't, it's not required, but depending on how you have it set up, you might like to guide the fabric a little bit more. And so what we have here, and I'm going to make this a little wider, a little bit further than, there you go. So as it stitches, I'm guiding it so the needle jumps off the edge of the fabric. By jumping off the edge of the fabric, that stitch then locks the fabric from unraveling any further. Now you'll just have to kind of watch down in the area where you can see through the foot that you're guiding it so that jump of the needle goes off the edge. And then just go ahead. You can do this on single pieces of fabric right after you've cut them out, or you can go ahead and sew them together and kind of come back like I am and actually catch both the raw edges at once. Just depends on the fabric. So if you have some really unravelly fabric, it might be a good idea to do it beforehand. But here's what it looks like for doing it beside a seam. So see how now the edges are not going to unravel any further and how nice and professional that looks.